Encyclopedia by Holly Roberts. You caught me, once, tracing the lines of your tattoo, like roads on a map of a foreign country. You looked at me as if I was an encyclopedia, as if the answers you craved might be printed across my ribs in Times New Roman, and said, "I think I love you." I assumed you meant the answers. You were there when the earth opened up and dragged me like Persephone into the depths of hell itself. You pulled me back into summer and dumped liquid fire to purify the wounds no one else bothered to see. With my blood on your fingers, darling, shaking and crying, you said, "I love you." Darling, nobody wanted to see the tender membrane of your aching heart. They'd rather see your resolve shatter like a windshield, your spirit crumble like bread, fed to the wind, your tears played on repeat for their satisfaction, or shove you into a cardboard box, wrapped in duct tape the way I wrapped my arms in gauze, and dumped you into a storage shed, pay a monthly fee to not have to face your 4 a.m. pain. They cannot stand seeing their creation. Darling, even dusty with neglect, you were mine. Those fingerprints brushed across your eyelids were mine. And when not even your best friends wanted to hear you cry, I was a pitcher beneath you. I could have held the ocean if that was all you had to give me. While the world turned its back, I held your shirt to my face, wrapped my arms around you, buried my fingers in your hair, and cried for every beautiful part of you, and fought like Hercules for your smile. Those moments when your smile was mine, I was wealthier than the fattest Arabian sultan. And even when the trees shook their arms and succumbed their leaves to the pavement, I still held the fragments of summer, inkblots and book pages, in my lap, while the credits of our favorite movie scrolled logically up the screen like the references in a textbook. Somehow, I had thought your love would wither and grow brittle like the teeth of the skeletons in my closet. I held your hand like a good luck charm and begged you, "Don't forget me." The first poem I wrote about you was carved into my wrists, bent backwards like I was Atlas and you were the world, like you were everything and I was designed to suffer so that you would feel only joy. Even after my fingers slipped and you fell, you still looked at me like I was an encyclopedia with the answers you sought, tattooed from the soles of my feet, over my scars, out to the tips of my hair, and you could read me all day. And though everyone said I should have let you go, should have never held you in the first place, I still cannot erase your smile from my mind. Would Juliet be forgotten had she not pierced her heart for Romeo, if instead of following in romantic death, she endured his memory like a bouquet of razor blades, slicing herself on his name, choking on the guilt to keep some part of him alive in her bleeding fingers? Will I be damned not for the tears I caused, but prevented?